Hey guys, what is up? Let me make sure this thing is live. That way you guys can hear me and all of that good stuff. Going live for the Black Friday stream for the Resellerator sale here on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me make sure this thing gets shared to my Facebook group as well. If you guys are watching, hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. I'll be doing this till probably 12 o'clock. When the Black Friday sale ends. So looking forward to, answering all you guys' questions, helping you out, and just overall, all of that good stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to get started here. A couple of things I want to go over. I want to share some wins, and then I'm going to do a really, really deep dive on the Black Friday sale. Let me go ahead and share the link for everybody here. That way they can check it out for themselves. I'm going to drop it in the comments, and then we'll be getting started with everything. So reselling electronics for profit.com/Black Friday. Okay. Let me drop that on YouTube as well. You guys can check out that link at the bottom or in the comments every time or whenever you want. Anyway, I am going to be going through everything on the Black Friday sale that I'm doing. This is the best offer that I've ever made whenever it comes to this stuff. I usually don't do a whole lot for Black Friday, but I figured I'd be a little different this year and go all in. One of my mentors actually told me, he actually looked at my Black Friday offer, the first one that I made this year, and he was like, "Wow, this is pretty garbage, Chris." And I was like, "Why do you say that?" He's like, "Well, you're not giving them 10 times the value for, like 10% of the price." And I was like, "Okay." And that's all he had to say. And so I changed things up, and so the offer is now that. Anyway, so I want to go through, kind of show you guys what's possible here. So I'm going to share my screen for everybody to see so they can, get an idea of what this business can actually look like whenever you're winning. Okay, so as we see here, so I want to go through some wins here real quick. And I have a lot of these. Like, I'm talking a lot. I have so many of these, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. We have screenshots upon screenshots upon screenshots upon screenshots, and I have screenshots. Matt has screenshots. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of screenshots with all of this, and that's just because our people win, right? They win when it comes down to flipping phones and other electronics. One thing we teach is how to flip things outside of electronics. A lot of people don't know how to do that, how to flip anything other than an iPhone. But as you can see here, Abe bought his very first Valve Index in the Resellerator program. So a Valve Index is one of the highest priced VR headsets that's out there. And the great part about these is you can buy the whole set for about the price of the headset alone. And then everything after that is about pure profit. The controllers there sell for about $180 together. The data cables and things that you see here sell for quite a bit. The base stations, which are those black tower looking things, sell for a good amount as well. They're like, these are some of the best flips that we have in this business. And Console Kings is part of the Resellerator Black Friday sale, where you actually learn about these. Like, you can buy 2 or 3 of these and pay for the entire Black Friday sale. And I guarantee you there's some in your area, because these are some under the radar flips that people don't know about. It's crazy to me. So here's another one. Here's Kevin. Kevin started with us about 2 years ago. And he had a hard time getting started. He ended up moving. He moved to Pittsburgh, and then decided to really take this business seriously. So this is one of his wins. He said 2 reach outs from last night, started working on them late last week. He got the Oculus there and then the iPad. These are from reach outs, right? So like reaching out to people on Facebook Marketplace. Got Moss Goldstein here. Moss Goldstein pretty much only flips game consoles. And, you know, as you can see here, there's $1,124.98 of consoles going out this week. 2 MetaQuest Pro headsets, 1 MetaQuest Pro controller. Solid weekend. Then we got Navon. So a lot of you guys might recognize Navon from my YouTube channel. So if you guys don't know who Navon is, let me share that with you a little bit here. And for you guys that don't know, we also have a podcast as well where we actually interviewed him. So let me pull that up so you guys can see. He actually, once Navon joined the Resellerator program, he did $43,000 in profit in 90 days. 90 days. So let me actually go to the edit here. And made his videos. We got actually pull it up. So Navon is one of our best students to date, and he's just been crushing it ever since, man. Like, it's wild. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Okay, cool. I'm gonna share this tab instead. So let's go here to podcasts. For those of you that don't know, we have a podcast dedicated to phone flippers. So if you actually scroll down, you can see Navon's interview right here. It was episode 14, how he did $43,000 in profit in just 90 days. 90 days. It's a real thing, and that is possible. You can do that. Now, I do want to just kind of point out that this took a lot of work. Like, he almost quit this business because he bought a fake phone. However, we were able to guide him through that loss and help him to never do it again. Now, a lot of the times we actually are able to help our students not make that mistake whenever they kind of let us know. So if I actually we actually had a similar case to this today. So let me go to my Slack channel here. So this is a Slack channel that comes with Resellerator. If I go to my general chat here, they were actually talking about fake phones today, right here. So Robert actually said, be careful with fake devices, was going to buy this 15 Pro Max 1 terabyte, fully unlocked for $700 through a reach out. But when I checked it, something fell off because there was a SIM card slot. Write that down. There are no SIM card slots on these, all right? So make sure of that. US models don't have those. Checked the IMEI, it was clean, unlocked, but iCloud locked. When I turned it on, my gut was right. The screen was laggy, refresh rate was low, and the UI looked nothing like the iOS 18. Even more weird as the original box, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he shared this video. And this is just a taste of what this community does. And then Curtis here shared that the bezel at the bottom was low, which was weird, right? So the iPhone doesn't have a bezel at the bottom like this. So it's just like, these are some of the things that you would be able to learn from this type of community that you won't really be able to get access to anywhere else other than, you know, having to Google a million times. So Navon almost quit this business because he bought a fake phone, but he turned it around, did $43,000 in profit in 90 days. Here's Kevin getting an iPad on his lunch break. Here's Eric buying his very first Valve Index with a HTC 5 full body kit. Paid $600, should be around $600 in profit. I wouldn't say that's a bad ROI at all. Here is Jaime saying, bro, your team is badass, and every single one of them. With the help of Tyler, I got this negative feedback removed. I literally said exactly what Tyler told me to tell them. Nothing else besides that, and I got the feedback removed. We have an amazing team. So that's all I can say. They're all studs in their own right. They're amazing at what they do, and that is what it is. Here's a resale hawk profit. Here's Kevin closing 2 out of 3 reach outs in a day. pretty good closing rate. Here's Kevin again. Here's another Kevin. Good week to start the month. Started as this week and had to stop them because I used up all my available cash in 2 days, picking up 7 items. So Oculus Quest 1, CV1, Nintendo Switch, Valve Index, 2 locked iPhone 13s, 3 iPhones, iPhone 15 Max, 512 gigabyte. Could try to buy more, but going to wait until I sell this batch first. And here's him picking up those 2 phones. Here's Eric with a hell of a spread of devices that he bought. Today was a good day. Had 2 meetups scheduled, but got another 7 throughout the day. Profit will be at least $1K. Can you guys imagine making $1,000 in one day? Like, most people can't even fathom that. $1,000 in profit in one day. Flipping electronics, of all things. Like, that's crazy. Here's Kevin again. Just got this for $200. Best part is I thought I was getting an S22 and I got an S22 Ultra instead. Here's Moss with a bunch more console sales going out. 1,141 in gross sales going out. Here's Bill, back when he bought his very first Valve Index. He has now sold hundreds of these. This man now gets these damn things mailed into him, and he flips them. It's crazy. This dude is on fire with gaming consoles and VR headsets. On fire. Wild. Here's a $400 profit day from Kevin Price. One of these was a repeat customer from yesterday. Going to have more phones for him tomorrow. Here's Moss again with, like, guys, this stuff right here that you're seeing, this is all inside of Console Kings. So Console Kings is part of our Resellerator offer. Okay, so it's right here. I'll give you guys a sneak peek on that. Where's it at? So let me go to, oh, hold on, I didn't share that screen. So Console Kings is in the Resellerator Black Friday offer. Okay, Console Kings is an amazing course put together by Matt Shirley. So let me actually pull up Console Kings for you guys. That way you guys can actually see it, because I'm going to talk about it a good amount tonight while we're counting down the end of Black Friday. So let me pull this up. So Console Kings looks like this. Inside, Matt Shirley has what he calls his console family price sheets. This thing is so valuable, it's ridiculous. So Matt actually puts together a Google Doc full of all of the consoles that you need that you can flip for a profit. So if we were to open up the Oculus Quest console family here, he would have the current reselling value, like what it's going to sell for, and the current suggested purchasing price. He tells you what to buy it for and what it will sell for. That's how my guys are able to do so well, is because they literally have all of the tools, all of the pricing that they need. They have everything that they need to win. This is why my guys do so well, is because of, like, Matt is their secret weapon. Like, that's what Console Kings is all about. So, and Console Kings, guys, is an amazing course. The great thing I love about Console Kings is, like, inside of this course, you don't have to go through every single module. It's just, like, let's just say you wanted to go after the Oculus Quests, right? Like, that's the only thing you wanted to go after. If you just wanted to go after Oculus Quest, you'd literally open up Console Kings, go find Oculus Quests, like, where are they at? Like, he's got so much stuff in here, it's ridiculous. So here we go. And you would have to kind of go over which one you want, but, like, sourcing Quest 2s and Quest 1s, or sourcing this or sourcing that. So let's just say sourcing MetaQuest 3 Pro. So he literally starts here, he goes through it, and then he literally goes into the marketplace and shows you guys what to do. Like, he shows you how to source these
batteries. Also looks like this person has some other,
like, he just goes through it on his own marketplace and shows you guys how to find these items, how to negotiate for them, what to price them at, and what to sell them at. Guys, it doesn't get much easier than that. Like, There's no way it gets any easier than that. It's wild. So back to the wins. We'll keep going through these. But Moss uses these price sheets every single day that I just showed you guys. He uses these to buy these, and he uses these to profit. He's done, I think, $45,000 in profit off of consoles alone. Wow. Got a Google review. There we go. Another bunch of sales going out for Moss. Here's Kevin with another $140 profit lunch pickup. Here's Bill shipping out a whole bunch of stuff. It looks like there's a bunch of Switch games there. Looking good. So, man, wouldn't you guys love going to the post office like that? That's a heck of a profit day right there. It's a big profit day. Here's Steve starting off his week with 330 plus gross profit. Guys, there's a lot of money in Nintendo Switches. And luckily, Matt in Console King shows you how to do it all. Shows you how to win with all of it. That's a lot of games too. Jeez. This is one of our clients. This is back when Isaac did $9,400 in profit in 1 month at 21 years old. This is Jared, who did $10,000 in profit in 1 month. Here's Navon, back when he did $7,100 in profit his first 30 days inside of our Resellerator program. And yes, that's $7,100 in net profit. 30 days into the program. 30 days in. Now, I will say he worked overtime on this, okay? He wanted out of his job real bad. Here's Moss again, absolutely just killing it with consoles and VR. Here's Isaac. Today's pickup so far, $155 in profit to BB. They are unlocked and in great shape. Send outs today, $2,050 in revenue, $595 gross profit. Not bad. Here's Steve picking up a camera and some switches. Picked up $400 and $450 in profit on lunch today. Guys, I want you guys to think about that for a second. $450 on a lunch break. That is crazy. That's insane. I mean, back in the day whenever I was just starting out, these are things that I would see and I wouldn't believe them. And the reason I say that is because sometimes it's hard to believe, because you see these guys doing these things and you're just like, how is that even possible whenever I make, this amount at my job? And this guy, Steve, is over here making $450 in profit on his lunch break. How is that even possible? How does it translate, But guys, I assure you, this is real. This is real. This is a real thing. This happens all the time in our program. Got Navon here again. So today I'm hitting my biggest buy today with a corporate company I now partner with. They offload hundreds of units of iPhones from employee use per month, picking up 52 iPhone 12 Pros and driving to Atlas today. Buying all at $225 per unit and selling to Atlas at $280 per unit, making over $2,860 in one transaction. This will put me at $20K profit on the month and over $70,000 in sales. It's crazy. Crazy. Here's Drod. First pickup in a long time. Switch bundle with 3 games and memory card for $160. Here's Navon with picking up a whole bunch more phones here. That's the same deal. Here is Abraham picking up this MetaQuest 3 for $300 on his way back from home. Here's Moss again with $425 worth of console sales going out. Here's Aaron Goldstein. You guys might know Aaron Goldstein. Aaron Goldstein is our negotiation coach inside of our Resellerator program. He actually hosts the Thursday calls, Thursday negotiation calls anyway. He did 5 pickups, got 13 items, and made $1,260 in net profit. And that's a pretty consistent thing for him. So these are some reviews from our Resellerator program. So these are people that have actually gone through our program fully. And then they left us some reviews on Google. We are verified as a company on Google as an education and software company. So we are legit. I don't just sell courses. We are an education company. Okay. So Isaac said, great program led by great coaches. I learned infinitely more about negotiation and paid ads. Scaled my business from $2,000 a month to $10K last month. Looking for $15 to $20K this month. Community is also great, and I've bought other courses, and they don't compare. We got John here. When I started this program, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I was making around $1,500 a month and had no clue how to scale it from there. From Resellerator, I was able to start my own ads, get one-on-one help whenever I needed, and I'm finally organized. Now I'm raking in about 6 to 8K a month. This was my most recent haul. If you're on the fence about joining, I'd highly recommend giving it a shot. Here's Spencer. Spencer is awesome. He said, it totally took my reselling business to the next level. Support from the coaches was phenomenal. Content was amazing, and community was uplifting. Incredible value given day in and day out. So happy I joined. By the way, he was an Amazon seller, and he thought eBay was dead, funny enough. And now he's actually, I don't even think he's selling on Amazon anymore, simply because he makes more money doing this now, funny enough. We got Abraham here. Abraham's been with us for quite a while at this point. Get it. You won't regret it. It's worth every penny. I love that it's not a stale program. It gets updated. New things are added. Old things are changed. All the coaches are awesome. They're always willing to help. Some, even late at night, are answering our messages, even though they don't have to. Honestly, one of the best investments I've made. Thank you guys, Chris, Matt, Aaron, Tyler, and anyone else I may have missed. Jared, I personally worked with Chris for over a year. He helped me scale my business from nothing to 5 to 10K a month over the entire duration of the program. He is my first mentor and has helped me level up in many ways outside of my business. This is Jackson. He goes by Krampus. He's actually got his own YouTube channel, Flipping Electronics too. You guys should actually check that out. It's pretty awesome. He actually does like GoPro stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, he says, super beneficial program. Learned a lot immediately. Even with my prior knowledge of reselling business, 10 out of 10 would recommend to anyone who is wanting to further their business. Got Tyler Bass. Tyler Bass is also a coach in the program now. Awesome program. The system was easy to follow and simple. I followed directions in only 4 months. And he ended up joining our team later after that. Moss, you guys saw some testimonials from him. He said, we make this course worth every penny. Highly recommend. We got Kevin here. Kevin is somebody who is getting pretty good at connecting with people at Verizon and AT&T and stuff like that. Here's Ozzy with a big old haul of iPhones and some smartwatches there. Here's Lamon. Wanted one of my first posts here to be a win and not the usual glad to be here. Nice to meet you. Here's 2 switches and an Oculus. And then here's Steve. So if you guys don't know, there is massive money in cameras. Like, I'm talking stupid money. We recently had a client. You guys can actually see her on our podcast. Her name is Catherine. She did 500, or I'm sorry, she did $16,000 in profit flipping consoles and cameras alone. And I think she did about $5,000 in sales. But there's a lot of money in these cameras. I actually bought a camera today, and I'll make about $120 on it. But like, there's so much money in these things. Like, there's cameras here, but there's also like Oculus stuff. There's HTC Vive stuff. There's a good amount of stuff here. Gotta love the passcode locked, not iCloud locked phones. Paid $80 for it. Paid $80. I think this was me. I think I bought this. I can't remember. There's no name here. Anyway, I buy a lot of passcode locked phones like this. Where did I go? There's a lot more here. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. Maybe that was the last one. Nope. Okay, so these were some wins. Here's Kevin again, filling up his day with personal appointments, so wasn't thinking to get anything. Was able to snag this. Awesome. Here's Steve with another stupid pickup when it comes to gaming consoles and stuff. Here's Bill doing $30,000 in sales on eBay. It's awesome. Super cool. Here is Phil. Doing well, boys. Thought I'd share since I crossed 10,000 in sales. Guys, I want to point something out here. This is $10,000, $10,599 in sales with only 75 items sold. Guys, I've seen people with the same amount of like sold amount, like dollar-wise, but there's been like 300 sales in the sold here. I don't know about you, but only selling 75 items to do over $10,000 in sales, that's amazing. That's incredible. So, yeah, think about that. Nestor, he says, I used to drive for Amazon Flex. You would pick up a 3 or 4 hour block and get paid $18 to $25 an hour, $70 to $100. But I wasn't making enough. I wore down my car and even lost 2 cars. Now I make $100 in pure profit almost every day because I choose to keep looking for a way out. 11 items sold in the past 12 hours. Here's Lucas Bub. First $1,000 net profit day. Wild. 430 to 470 profit from iPhone 14 Pro and $605 in profit from the cooktop. It's an electric cooktop. Wild. Got Nick here. Swear I can't take L anyway. You made me get this Steam Deck for $250. Sean Ray here, picking up some good stuff. Here's Lucas again. Appraised this iPhone 12 is carry locked, 64 gig. Bought it for $100 with $100 profit to DB. The iPhone ended up being unlocked and 128 gigs, 190% profit margin. Nestor, 13 eBay packages going out plus 1 Mercari. Finally sold the Valve Index VR headset for $449 on Mercari. After shipping and fees, it came down to $370. Oh, that's a duplicate. There you go, $200 in profit. Lucas again just bought this for $100 used and scheduled a meetup and used the scheduled meetup model to have the customer drive 15 to 20 minutes to meet me at a Subway 5 minutes from my house. Here's Moss. Today's 3 meetups, $510. $510 is what he bought it for. Here's Matt Shirley, the console king himself, showing off with his Valve Index. Here's Eric, today's wins. So far, at least, Oculus One was $60. 14s were $300, blah, blah, blah. There's a good amount here. There's profit. Guys, I could do these all day. Like, we got hundreds of, probably thousands of these. Listed these last night, and they were sold when I woke up. Gotta love the electronics business for that. Bill over here with some pickups. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm putting down here, but, like, this is the stuff that happens all the time. This stuff happens all the time. Like, this is nothing new. My guys, like, we do very well with this. So, like, this is wild. This is a great one. He got 5 Oculuses for $350 total, and they all look and work great. Some still have stickers on the lenses. Wild. Just like buying new phones, you know. Moss, here he is. Biggest one sale ever. About doubled my money. I took Matt's advice, sold within 24 hours. Everyone listen to Matt Shirley. He is a console genius. Since June 22nd, I have over $5,000 in sales. I bought the whole thing for $480 about after fees and shipping, $380. Chris, keep Matt. He's a genius. Oh, we just had somebody join the Black Friday sale. Lamar Ross, I think we've worked with him before. Fantastic. What's up, Lamar? I don't know if you're watching or not, dude, but let me know if you are. Throw me a comment. Send me a message on Facebook. I'd love to reconnect. I think we've worked with you before, if I remember correctly. Let me make sure. I'm going to send him the link to Slack and everything right now. Actually, I'm going to call him and welcome him to the program really fast. And I'm going to send him over the good stuff. While I'm doing that, I'm going to keep going through this. Check that out. Mezzin, picking up all these iPhones.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
I'm going to send him a text real quick. All right, Lamar just joined the Black Friday sale. Fantastic, glad to have you in. Also, we had David earlier, Sircon. We have quite a few people that have joined this. David, Chris, quite a few people joined in on this. If you guys don't know, this is, let me share the Black Friday sale for you guys, so you guys know what it is. So this here is the Black Friday sale. I am going to be going over a couple more of this as we go on here. So the Resale Hawk 6-month trial, I'm going to show you guys how that works tonight. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about Resell Deck, the Starter Kit program, the Resellerator program, Console Kings. I went over that a little bit. What else? The iBuy Agency course, that's a newer thing. We did a webinar on that a couple of months ago. And I'll go over a little bit of that today too, while we're on here because we got an hour and a half left until the Black Friday sale ends. And then we'll be knocking that down and doing that stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave this here for a minute. I'm gonna do a little intermission. I've been doing this for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna continue. However, I'm gonna go grab myself some coffee, take a little breaky break, and then we're gonna continue on and rock and roll. So be right back, guys. Check it out. If you want to join the Black Friday offer, make sure to check out the link, and I will be back in a moment, and we are going to continue on with going over everything that is going to be in this. I'm going to break everything down for you guys. I'm going to show you guys Resale Hawk in action. I'm going to show you guys how we can start adding minutes. I'm going to do a brief intermission here for a second, and then we're going to continue on until 12 a.m. Central Standard Time when this Black Friday sale ends. So I'll be right back. right, guys, I'm back. I'm going to keep on rolling through this Black Friday sale until 12 a.m. here. Let's do it. All right. So let's keep on working our way through. So we're going to move back over to the wins area here real quick. We're going to go through a couple more of these just because I want to show you guys what's possible. So you guys saw Nestor earlier here. Nestor did, so he says here, it's been 3 months since I started the program, about to hit 40K in sales, probably about 3K in cancellations, but almost 40K in total. It's awesome, honestly. 3 months in, he wasn't a brand new reseller, but he was struggling to grow this thing. And he came to us and he got the help that he needed. And ever since then, he's been killing it and crushing it. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, awesome. Let me make sure. I wonder if you guys can comment or not. I'm not sure. Let me see. I wonder if this thing is. I'm not sure if you guys can comment or not. Don't know. Either way, you just double check here. You go to the settings. For some reason, it doesn't look like I can enable chat. So sorry, guys. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Facebook or something. I don't know. All right. Well, let's keep on going. Keep on moving through this. All right. So Michael here. Package is all ready to be shipped for today. Some eBay, other direct buyer, $470 profit after fees and shipping. Moss Goldstein here. Over the weekend, sold my 50th item. Got Moss Goldstein here again. Here we got, so this here, guys, I want to go over what this is. So whenever somebody joins the mentorship program, I want to be very clear on this. Whenever you join our Resellerator mentorship program, you get onboarding calls with us. So what I'm offering in the Black Friday sale is not the mentorship program. I got to be very clear on that. I pay my guys, my coaches very well in the mentorship program. And what they do, we actually do 3 onboarding calls with them. So so the mentorship program is like an ads management program plus one-on-one coaching support. And that's basically what it is. So what this is here is this is an onboarding summary of what happens on those calls. So you guys can see here, Matt, the console king, saying, you know, Kevin Bryce got to talk today over a Zoom call earlier today. We took an hour to discuss his business and to source consoles in his area. During that time, we found 6 meta deals, 3 Nintendo bundles, 2 Xbox systems, 1 PS4 VR offer on the cheap. Kevin has a good instinct for his reselling, and I expect that to serve him well as he begins to grow in this business. So what Matt does is he does about an hour-long call onboarding people for our mentorship program, basically priming them and getting them ready for the program, along with helping them find their first couple of deals. Now, a lot of our students actually make $300 to $500 in profit. Now, once again, I need to be clear. This is not part of our Black Friday deal. This is part of our mentorship program. However, you can upgrade out of the Black Friday deal into this, okay? Just want to be clear on that. Anyway, here's Bill killing it. Oh, that's a double photo. Here's Nestor again. iPhone 12 Pro Max, $300. Nintendo Switch no dock with 5 games for $200. Switch OLED by itself, $150. Here's Aaron Goldstein, the man himself, over here, absolutely just killing it all the time. So there he is with 14 phones going to a direct buyer. 14 phones straight to a direct buyer. Crazy. Love that stuff. Let me share this thing in my Facebook group. Moving on to this next one. So here's Bill with another thing, another set of packages going out again. Bill absolutely kills it, guys. Bill is crushing it all the time. Like, I can't say anything else about Bill other than the man works. The man does it. Awesome to see. Next one we got here, let's see. We got Michael Stid, pickups for the week. Did all this while still working almost 50 hours at a full-time job, plus 2 grandchildren's birthday parties. Look at that. You got 2 phones, a whole bunch of Oculus stuff. Man, it's awesome amount of pickups there. We got, I believe this was actually me. Got an iPad Pro 12.9 3rd gen, cracked for $80. Sell it as is for $300. Free lead from Google My Business. Most of my leads nowadays come from Google My Business. It makes life a little easy. Here's Bill shipping out another bunch of packages. Oh, this is the photo here. This is awesome. So this is Bill shipping out a ridiculous amount of devices that he has. Like, come on. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of items. And really cool to see. Like, this isn't something super common, but this is something that happens whenever you get good in this business, okay? Whenever you get good in this business, things like this happen, okay? He's basically creating his own luck here. All right, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's something else. Here we go. Here's me with a deal. Me with a customer. I like to take photos with my customers. Here's Bill getting some light work done. Here's Nestor getting a bunch of them done. Guys, I can go on like this for all day, like all the time. This is so this right here is this is another onboarding call that we do in our mentorship program. Here's Aaron Goldstein finishing up the onboarding. So it was great talking with you, Michael. Here are the 2 cheat sheets for the 3 levels, the 4 parts of an effective counteroffer, and the main cheat sheet, which is a big picture overview of the script. And then Michael here is basically saying 3 great onboarding calls. Now I need to take massive action, follow all the scripts. So Aaron goes over the scripts with people on his onboarding call with people. So, just to give people a very, well done training on negotiation. 14 packages going out. Take this as motivation if you just started. Here's another onboarding with Matt. Here's Nestor, 3 different meetups. Oculus Quest 2 for 100. There's a bunch of different items here, guys. Like, deals come in waves. Here's Bill in a month and 2 weeks, $20,000 on eBay. Here's Ben Rossow. Ben Rossow joined us as a repair shop owner who also has his own program helping repair shops do HDMI repair and stuff like that. It's awesome. He came to our program and he started buying, fixing, and flipping consoles. It's pretty cool to see. Another day, another dollar, another day. Matt, Console King over here picking up a bunch of stuff. I used to drive to get deals. Now deals come to me in waves. Woke up to 5 messages in a row from a lead. 3 Apple Watches Series 8. Oops. 3 Apple Watches Series 8. 2 iPads 9th Gen. 3 Google Cast. 1 Fire Stick. 1 Alexa Dot. 1 Beat Studio 3. Everyone, remember to always get a bill of sale. If you have a customer like I did, it's better to be safe than sorry. 100% on that. He is 100% right on that. All right, moving forward. Alex Ross over here with $220 in profit. Looking at a MacBook and a phone. There's another one. One more customer stopped in 20 minutes later. Another $200 in profit. $420 is pretty good for an hour's time. Pawn shop, $140 profit. It's always the ones with the passcodes and no iCloud from Isaac Susi over here. Here's Kevin, 4 14s and Series 9 watch today. Also met a T-Mobile Connect. Here's Isaac again, quoted for 128, got 256 gig, unlocked, $280 in profit. Kevin, my car is in the shop, so I had someone drive across the street from my house. Some wins. This is Matt, I believe. $1,704.96 of console sales going out. Stack of money going out from the weekend. Here's Jackson Weaver getting his $10,000 Profit Superstar Award. Here's Jackson here with a whole bunch of stuff. Pickups were good today. Choo-choo. A couple of phones, a camera, and then looks like a valve index down there. Here's some more from Ozzy. Now, guys, now you guys are probably thinking, yeah, okay, Chris, but these are probably from a couple of months ago, and they are. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Like, these are some photos from a couple of months ago. I like to collect them and put them in a Google Drive, and like, that's what I do, right? We have literally hundreds of these. So, let me show you guys some that are recent. All right, I want to show you guys some recent wins that, like, today and on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. All right, so let me share that part. So let me go there. Let me go here. So these are some recent wins. So this is literally today, right here. Okay, this is 5:38 p.m. today. Kevin Price, biggest Google win so far. Full box of eBay and direct buyer stock going out. Stephen He, Valve Index sales. Steve Lee, nice pickups today. Kevin, Turkey Day. You got Matt coming in on Turkey Day. Diverse set of wins from today. So this one's actually pretty cool. He got, looks like 4 iPhones, a Canon Rebel T7, and then some Beats headphones. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Then we got, so this deal was insane. So guys, this right here, this is all thanks to Matt. So we have a console call every Tuesday with our students, and Matt basically helps them find consoles in their area where they, basically they can help profit. He helps them profit. He kind of moves them along, right? So he got a deal of a lifetime. He helped him get Gabriel here a deal of a lifetime with this. So he ended up getting a PS5 and an Xbox One X for $380. That's insane. That's a hell of a deal. Like, this is what Spencer's over here. Call the police. This is a steal. Like, not even Batman can believe it. Like, this is wild. Spencer here. I know it's pretty common for us to talk about the money we made, but I want to share about the money I almost lost, but didn't, thanks to the knowledge I have from this program. Someone was trying to sell their iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I bought 2 of them. I don't know. Both of them had a faulty image installed or were fake. The IMEIs kept popping up as iCloud logged, and the image was installed did not look genuine. Saved myself $600. I wouldn't know how to spot it unless it was for all the awesome resellers who share their knowledge in this group. Thank you to all of you. I appreciate you. It's awesome. Kevin Price, switching it up today. A couple wins lately. The Pixel Fold, bought that for $600, sold for $660 to a direct buyer. The 3DS with 2 Pokemon games for $100. I modded the 3DS myself, sold it at $200, and sold the Pokemon games for about $20 each. It's not bad. Kevin over here processing some phones. Another small win. Gotta love when you have the perfect box, of course. So these are all current wins. Like, these are just in the past week. Okay, like, this doesn't stop. This keeps going. Okay, like I even post in here myself because I'm still buying electronics actively. But like this stuff keeps going on and on, guys. Like here's, and this is pretty cool. This is one of our students meeting up with Matt Shirley himself. They were in the same city, so they actually got coffee together a couple of weeks ago. Pretty cool. This is back on November 16th, so this is pretty awesome. They met together at a coffee shop. It was pretty awesome. So like, and then here's Daniel. Not a bad day despite people trying to steal my phones. You guys, it just goes on and on. Like this is a common thing. Okay. Here's Ken. I'm actually interviewing Ken about this $12,000 profit month tomorrow. He did 12,000, and I told him he was going to do this. We interviewed him a couple of months ago, back in I can't remember. I think it was October or September. He was at $5,000 a month in profit. He just hit $12,000 in profit in 1 month. 1 month. Wild. So we're going to be interviewing him tomorrow on the podcast. It's going to be pretty cool. So yeah. Back to it. Like this stuff just goes forever. So we'll stop with that and we'll get into the juicy stuff. So let's go and let's talk about the Black Friday sale. Okay. Let me go here, share this tab. So let's talk about these things. I've talked about Resellerator for quite a bit. We'll jump into the curriculum and stuff here shortly. We've talked about Console Kings a little bit too, but I want to show you guys Resale Hawk. So Resale Hawk is a software that I built that helps people send hundreds of messages on Marketplace a day. My students absolutely love Resale Hawk. So I'm going to show you guys this in action. But I want to go through this little webinar thing I have here first, because I think it'll help you guys understand this a little bit better. So let me share this. I'm going to slideshow this thing. So are you guys ready to simplify your Marketplace reach outs? Today I'm going to show you how to streamline this time-consuming process of reaching out to potential sellers on Facebook Marketplace. Let me ask you this. Who here is tired of the daily grind of manually messaging people? Today I'm going to show you how to get devices almost on autopilot. That's exactly what Resale Hawk is made to do. I'm Chris Schroeder, been flipping phones for 9 years. Can back up a little bit. Tried MLM, side hustles. None worked until I found phone flipping. I tried various side hustles, but phone flipping was the first business that actually clicked for me. My first $10,000 profit month came from Facebook ads alone, no manual outreach. Honestly, I thought reaching out on Marketplace was a waste of time. That was until I met Matt Shirley, who is better known as the Console King. I hired him to teach a class on consoles for my students, and they started crushing it. My students started getting great results with manual reach outs, which changed my perspective. The big problem, though, flippers spend about 20 to 25 hours a week scrolling through Facebook Marketplace. Who here can relate to that? I'm sure many of you watching can. To me, that was really frustrating. I hated it. When something frustrates me, I build systems to try and make it easier on myself. Some people drink, some people do drugs and stuff like that and run away from their frustrations. I just spend an ungodly amount of time trying to make it easier for myself. Time is, after all, our most important asset. So I built a system at first to make this easier for myself. I built my shotgun method for reach outs. This is basically where I'd enter the Marketplace and shotgun out messages rapid fire in the mornings. So that system worked for a while, and it worked well for me and my students. But I got burnt out with it. Sending 20 messages a day manually, I hated it. The constant no's after hours of manual work took an emotional toll. So I decided to automate it, much like I did with follow-ups with my follow-up system. To this day, that system is making me and my students money. I love creating efficient systems, earning me the nickname the System Scientist by my students. But here's the real deal. Manually checking descriptions, pricing, and messaging, it's slow and repetitive, but it works. To succeed in my Resellerator program, my students aim to do 600 reach outs a month, and it works. Spencer did $4,800 in profit his first month with only reach outs. Jackson added $7,000 in profit thanks mostly to reach outs. Navon did $43,000 in profit in 90 days, mostly from reach outs. Just to name a few among many. You guys can, there's a win after win after win, right? So it works, that's for sure. While repetitive tasks like reach outs are necessary, they're incredibly time consuming. So I'm going to not do my manual process because I don't want to do it. Doing all that manual work makes the no kind of sting, even if you've been doing it for a while. The emotional toll of constant rejection can become too much to handle, to the point where people just stop doing it. Who here has skipped a day on reach outs only to skip more days in a row afterwards? Yeah, me too. So I automated the process to save time and remove the emotional stress for myself and you. The solution? I became a web developer in about 15 hours. I'm joking. I'm not a developer, but I did build this tool myself. I actually did reach out to my developer first. My developer took too long to reply, so I took matters into my own hands, and I built this tool from the ground up. Sometimes you just have to take action. So I ended up building a Chrome extension. Here's how easy it is. You install the extension, go to Facebook Marketplace, and set the filters and press go. The tool takes care of the rest, sending messages automatically. Now let's take a moment to see the tool in action. I'll show you how the tool handles everything in real time. So let's go to Facebook Marketplace real quick. Let me share this Facebook. So this tool handles reaching out on Marketplace for you, essentially. You just have to pull everything up. So, and then you have to set the filters, right? So if we go down here, let's say iPhone 14, right? And then we want our delivery method to be local pickup. And then we want the date listed to be the last 30 days, okay? So you set the parameters, essentially. And then this Chrome extension up here is called Resale Hawk. Okay, this is my auto messenger. All right, so you can actually change the very first message that you send to people. If, instead of it, hi, is this still available? You can actually customize that and change that. And you can use that here, okay? So with this, what we do is we press start. And what it does is it starts opening up these listings. And it's going to send messages to these people. It's going to open them up one by one. And it's going to send messages just like this. You guys can see them popping up on the bottom right of the screen, as you can see here, right? So they're popping up on the bottom right as it's sending messages. So we're going to let it run for a few minutes. Now, I know a lot of people ask this question, but Chris, will it send to the people that I've already sent messages to? No, it will not. If it says anything other than send, like if it says message again here, it'll actually just go over that listing and not message them. It's only coded to send a message when the button says send. All right, so as you guys can see, it's still sending messages. And it'll do that until I press stop. And it'll do that up to 20 messages total. All right, so this here is it's a massive game changer for this industry. A lot of people don't realize this, but and I haven't been very vocal about it, but this here, guys, this right here is probably worth the admission to this Black Friday offer by itself. Okay, this thing is sick, and it works very well. It makes my life 10 times easier. It makes my students' lives 10 times easier. It's really cool. So All right, we're going to go ahead and stop this thing so we can continue on and talk about the rest of the Black Friday offer. All right, so let's head back over to this. So I'm sure you can see how this automation can make your life 10 times easier. My students have cut down on their busy work and shifted their focus to more high-value tasks. Don't just take my word for it. Let me show you some of the testimonials from my students who have seen fantastic results using this tool. Aaron Goldstein, Fabian. So Fabian said, I asked him, what would you say the reach out tool has made you profit-wise since you started using it? He said, I'd say at least 1K. And over here, he says, for me, it's been about 4 times a week as how much he uses it. Nice, getting devices often. He says, this is the most devices I've gotten in a month. Ah, sick. I bet combined with the ads, it's great. So far with the extension, I've gotten 10, but this month I've gotten 40 plus electronics. I'm actually sitting in inventory. Here's Daniel. Hey, I got a good success story for you. Used the bot today, made a quick $110, bought it for $340, sold it for $450, already Zelled me the money to hold it out for my Mexico buyer. He was like, that's freaking right. That's what I said. Daniel says, now the other 19 were garbage responses, but it took less energy because I had too many other people to reply to. And then Muhammad here. I asked him, have you tried the Reach Out Messenger I installed for you yet? Had a student buy 10 phones over the past week. He said, I got 2 phones using it with a decent profit. Yep, game changer. Saves a lot of time. So it's pretty cool. Who here thinks that it would help grow their business? Obviously, who wants it? So I'm going to end it there because that's kind of where this presentation ends. But I want you guys to understand, like, that tool alone can make you the admission of the Black Friday deal. Like, and you get a 6-month trial of it. 6 months. That's insane. So I was actually talking with one of my buddies earlier today. And he was like, he saw this Black Friday deal. And he was like, dude, no way. You're not doing that. And I was like, I am. Yeah, I'm doing that. And I'm doing it. Here it is. Here's the thing, right? So you get a 6-month trial of Resale Hog valued at $997. All right. So I'm going to take another intermission here. I've been talking about it for about 30 minutes. My mouth is kind of dry. I'm going to leave this here for you guys. Definitely check out the link for the Black Friday offer in the first comment. That way you guys can grab it. And yeah, so do that. And I'm going to go take a quick little break, and then we're going to come back and talk about Resell Deck, the starter kit, Resellerator curriculum, and the rest of this. Okay? So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So stick with me. And if you want to take this time to just jump in and get the Black Friday deal, go for it. All right, what's up, guys? I'm back. All right, let's continue talking about this Black Friday sale until 12 a.m. So let me share my screen and get back to sharing a little bit about this. So we talked about the reach out tool. You get a 6-month trial of this, 180 days, 6 months. It's wild. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is Resell Deck. So Resell Deck is our software for basically helping people grow their business. So let me go to an account here real quick where I'm not showing anybody's information on anything that I don't want to get banned for something. There we go. This will work. Okay, so let me share this screen. So inside of Resell Deck, basically what this is this is a CRM. This is something that basically helps you keep track of your customers, handle your customers, and follow up with your customers. It comes with a website. It comes with all sorts of stuff. It's the whole bells and whistles type of thing for this industry. So if you're looking to take your side hustle to a business, you're going to want Resell Deck to do it. Okay, so over here in the conversations, you can see it handles all the conversations. We have snippets in here, which is basically the scripts. So we have our scripts built into Resell Deck, meaning you can deploy them at any point. This does come with a mobile app as well. Okay, so it's pretty cool. We also have an opportunities tab. So the opportunities tab here, basically what you can do is you can keep your leads organized with Resell Deck. You can drag them if you wanted to over to closed and things like that. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful. We have a couple of automations that are already set up here. Now this is one of the best parts of this is this one right here, the follow-up after sale. So this is the main reason I actually use this system to scale this business. So I had a system beforehand, and I called it my follow-up system, where I would basically reach out to people every 30 days and ask them if they had any other devices to sell. All right. So where this came in is where this kind of changed the game. So whenever somebody either fills out the bill of sale or something like that, it will automatically email them and text them. Okay. You can also trigger this manually if you want to. But what it does is it'll send a message like this through text and email every single month. And it says, hey, just following up, I know it's been about a month since I bought your device. I was wondering if you had any other devices you may be looking to sell. Feel free to message back here. Looking forward to earning business again. So it'll send a similar message to this every single month. Like here's another one. Hey, just doing my monthly follow-up to see if you have any more devices that you're looking to sell. Just a reminder, we buy phones, MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, and more. Once again, thanks for letting me earn your business. So this is incredibly powerful, okay? Incredibly powerful. A lot of people don't realize how powerful this is. You can do this manually and get the exact same results, by the way. You don't have to have this system to do this. This just makes it a lot easier, okay? Jared, one of my best students, actually messaged me. He had actually gotten out of phone flipping and gotten into another business where he was making more money. But his Resell Deck system was still on. And he was still getting people messaging him from his follow-ups all the time. And he actually ended up making $1,100 in profit because of one of these text messages that got sent out on behalf of Resell Deck. So it's really cool. And that's just one of the things we have. Okay, so this also comes with a pre-built website. So the website looks like this. It's looks like this. You put your logo here, and this website is proven to work. This is a similar website that I use. Okay, basically how it works though is you click sell a device. It moves to a form. The person fills out the form, and then it notifies you that somebody filled out the form, and then you either call or text the lead. Okay, and that's how that works. So yeah, that's basically how that works. Works really well. I like it. Everybody, all my students love it. Makes their life a lot easier. There's also a bill of sale in here. So this comes with a digital bill of sale so that you can keep records digitally. Makes it super, super helpful. Now, one of the best things about ReselDeck is how you can actually launch ads directly from this platform. So you can launch ads directly from ReselDeck, which is really cool. So let me actually go to a different page here. Let me go to this one. So you can launch ads directly from ReselDeck with just a couple of clicks. So if I go here to launch new campaign, click Facebook, click phone ads, it's going to load up a ton of different photos and ad copies and stuff here. And this is what it looks like. You basically just select one, and then you put in messenger engagement, daily budget, whatever you want it to be, throw in a website. You don't need a website for this. Location, you type in your location, and you do all of this, and then you select your photos here in the side of the templates. And then once you do that, you click launch campaign, and it sends it to Facebook, and it looks like that. That's how it'll look. And it'll launch all of it for you, and your ads will actually be up and running within an hour, which is pretty freaking cool. So now a couple of other things that I want to talk about here. There's a couple other pieces to ReselDeck. We also have Negotiation Station, where we have our scripts and everything downloaded for you guys to actually open and find. We also have AI to help you guys get better at negotiation. And then we also have videos built into the platform. So over here in this purple dot, you can actually use these to set up your account and make it, understand how to use the platform that you're getting access to here. There's an overview of the tools and everything here that you can use, and it's great. This thing has made me a lot of money, mostly from following up with customers and just things like this. So definitely check out ReselDeck because you get a 6-month free trial of that too inside of this Black Friday offer. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the rest of the Black Friday offer. So let me share my screen again. The next thing in the Black Friday offer is the Starter Kit program. So the Starter Kit program, let me go to it. Log into it here. Where's it at? All right, memberships. So the Starter Kit program is basically my entry-level phone flipping program. I personally believe it's better than everybody else's. Even the other courses that are $1,000 only. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. I love this program. Is fantastic. This program has absolutely been amazing for my students, especially the ones that wanted to grow small first and then get big. So this Starter Kit program has 76 modules in it. There's a welcome series here. There's a road to your first $2,500 saved up. Overview of how to post ads and generate leads on reach outs and marketplace. Paid advertising. There's a big section on paid advertising here. Then we got negotiation. And then how much an item is worth and how much you should offer. This goes over all of that. It even has like documents on buying iPads and iPhones and Samsungs and MacBooks and smartwatches and all sorts of stuff. Meeting up with customers. I have 3 videos on how to meet up with customers correctly. I go over where to sell your items. And then we have a bunch of resources as well that are built in here as well. Like ad copies and Swappa and eBay descriptions and things like that. All of this is built in and basically gives you everything that you need to win. There's nothing in here that you'd be I mean, it has everything. Like, I'm just going to say that. The next thing that I want to show you guys is the Resellerator curriculum. So Resellerator is basically like my flagship program. All right. So let me pull it up real quick, and we'll show. Now, I don't normally sell this by itself. All right. So this is actually like one of the first times I've ever sold the curriculum by itself, because it's an awesome curriculum. Like, it goes through everything. I don't think there's a more in-depth program than Resellerator. So let me share it with you guys here. So this is what it looks like on the inside. There's 152 lessons in this. I know that sounds like a lot, but all of my videos are short, so don't freak out. Anyway, there's a welcome series here. There's reach outs, fastest path to cash, using reach outs and how to do it. Setting up your turnkey business. So Resellerator is for the person that is ready to actually start a business. Okay. So we go over how to set up your business Gmail, Facebook page, GoDaddy domain, Resell Deck account, all of that good stuff. How to set up your Resell Deck account, how to set up Google My Business, how to set up ads, and then how to respond to certain people from ads. So like all of this is all about ads. I go over my 3-step optimization strategy. I go over split testing. I go over all of this awesome stuff. I got messaging mastery here. Basically going over how should you respond to a lead from Facebook versus how do you respond to a lead from Google, because they are two different types of leads, and you should treat them differently as well. All right. How to value items for offers. So this goes over how to value items altogether. IMEIs and serial numbers. There's a big section on that. Buyback negotiations playbook. So this is where I go over the bullet negotiation strategy. And then there is a 3-hour negotiation class with Aaron Goldstein. Meeting up with the customer breakdown. I give a very in-depth way to meet up with a customer, literally step by step on showing you guys how to create a repeat customer with what you're doing. So pretty awesome. Selling and listing mastery, selling on eBay. There's a big section on this. Shipping and taxes. We actually recommend a certain CPA in here as well. Then there's a bonus course in here, Pawn Shop Profits, which is also inside of the Black Friday thing. And then there's another bonus course in here called Resellerator AI, and basically how to use AI in your reselling business. That's basically how that works. So that is the Resellerator curriculum. It's a big curriculum. It's made for people that are ready to take this thing seriously into the next level. All right, so next, let me share the next thing. So what was the next thing? Let me see here. The next thing on the list was Console Kings, but you guys already saw Console Kings. A lot of information in Console Kings. The iBuy Agency course. So the iBuy Agency course is interesting. This basically shows you guys how you can actually start your own agency, running ads for people that buy and resell stuff. So that's a really cool course. I personally think. I think it's great. So give you guys an example. I have a client. His name is Hayden Howard. You guys might know him. He was on my podcast a while back, and we're going to have him on again here soon. But we helped him get his business off the ground where he buys and resells sports cards. I helped him start the ads for that. He paid me for that. And that's basically what I help other people do as well, is I help people run ads to buy things. And you can actually make $300 per month per client doing that, which is pretty cool. Pawn shop profits, that's pretty self-explanatory. You buy from pawn shops and resell. And then you guys already saw Slack. So you guys will get 6 months access to Slack. And then the Kickstart call. You'll get a Kickstart call with me. where I basically tell you where to start and how to start the business if you're there. Okay. Now I want to also go over this real quick. I do have a 30-day money back guarantee on this. I don't do that. Okay, just so you guys are aware, I don't usually do things like that. The stuff that I sell is good, in my opinion. I have rarely ever had any refunds with any of my programs. And it's never been because it was like a bad purchase for them. It's mostly because it wasn't the right time kind of thing. But usually we only sell things above $3,000, which is where all of this stuff usually gets built in. So that's the Console Kings and Resellerator Black Friday deal, guys. So take advantage of this while you can. This is an amazing offer, in my opinion. I honestly think I'm over-delivering massively here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So there's not a lot of time left. There's a little bit over 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let some people watch this replay. And see you guys later.